Hello, everyone, and welcome back to StoneBlock 2.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to StoneBlock 2.
Oh,
Nick,
look at
this
you.
looks like our starting cave.
So yeah, we're by tradition. Welcome to episode 5, everyone. We're starting by opening a chance cube. The escape route is here, Isaac. So
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like this tradition that we are facilitating here. Ooh. Another fun fact.
It's the book of memes. Isaac. Here we go. It's one page long, and it says, yesterday you said tomorrow. Don't let your dreams be memes. Don't meme your dreams, be beams. Jet fuel won't melt tomorrow's memes. Don't let your steel memes be jet dreams, Isaac.
Nick, I almost cried. I'm tearing up.
I know.
Man, that was inspirational, is what that was. Holy heck, that cut me to the core, Nick. Don't let your steel memes be jet dreams.
Oh, it's good, isn't it? It's good.
Yeah,
in the classic case of gambling, I'm just gonna open them until I lose, Isaac.
Well, okay, so that's how you gamble. That's how you win, right?
So I'm just gonna. Oh, it's a witch, Isaac.
It's okay. We can get her if we team up, Nick. We can get this lady.
Look at her. She's good. She's no match for us.
She's not even trying, Nick. Honestly,
potion brewing piece of trash.
Jeez.
Look at this. Got potion of healing, Isaac. And is that when I open this one? Right, this is the last one, Isaac.
Oh boy.
Third time's the charm.
Okay.
Oh, it's some love.
Just a little bit of love.
I think that's a good way to end it there, Isaac.
Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit like, leave a comment down below.
Thanks, everyone.
We'll see you next time. Goodbye. You may notice there is a slight death pit between us and the floor. I'm going to try and okay.
Oh yeah, it's not that bad.
It's not too bad. But that does lead me on to, Nick, a nice bit of update news. So between episodes, Nick, I've done a bit of base redesigning. I've done a bit of base reworking, try and make the base look a little bit nicer. Before, Nick, I did the architecture work. Now I've done the design work, putting in some materials and trying to make the base look just a wee bit more less stone-like.
Looks
lovely.
As much as
I do love the stone, Nick, I thought mix it up, match it a bit, and try and get some nice looking stuff. I'm glad you like it, Nick. I'm glad you like it.
I like it a lot, man. It's nice.
What are your thoughts, Nick? If you were a design critique, what would you be saying about this? If this was one of those daytime TV shows in which you had to critique people's design work, what would your response here be?
I really like the medieval nature of it. The brick goes really well with the seared bricks. You really mixed it up with the bricks, as well as the brick effect on the wood. See, what you're doing here is you're mixing materials, but you're keeping the brick theme. I also like the oak log pillars because they remind me of the pillars in front of the White House, Isaac. There you go. Yeah.
There you go. Do you see those often, Nick?
Yeah.
The pillars in front of the White House? Like every day you walk past it and they're right there, the pillars of the White House.
The White House, man.
Oh my goodness, Nick. Have you ever seen the White House, Nick? You ever been to Washington, DC?
Never. I might be going this year, though.
Really?
Who knows? Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Did the big man himself invite you, Nick?
He did.
Wow!
Yeah.
That's quite the honor, honestly, Nick. You've been invited by. Oh wow! Jeez, that's crazy.
The old D man, DT.
Yeah, old Donald Duck over there. Holy heck!
Donald Duck.
Wow!
Thanks,
Jeez.
Donald. Duck.
Over at Disneyland, he lives in a White House. That's crazy. So Nick, I am going to work on the main thing. The reason why we have the death shaft, as I'm going to call it from now until we actually set up the elevator, I want to set up an elevator, Nick, okay? I've set up a death shaft.
What you mean is it's a lift shaft, Isaac?
I like to think of it more of a death shaft, Nick.
Okay,
I've got the death shaft, and I'm going to turn that death shaft, Nick, into an elevator. A fully functioning, moving elevator. And it's going to be fan-freaking-tastic, Nick. You are going to be... just you wait. What are you going to work on today, Nick?
I think, Isaac, it's high time that we get some nice storage. So I'm going to work on Applied Energistics, a classic. And it's nice because we were given earlier at the beginning 64k ME storage cells, Isaac. Can we have our draw room downstairs?
Yeah.
Our drawing room.
I don't know if we're going to need the 64k ME storage cells, at least not just yet, right? We could probably just use the storage drawers for the time being, but it definitely does give us a kickstart if we want to get into making like storage disks and whatnot going forward.
Exactly. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And you know what, Isaac?
What, Nick? What?
You know, so I want to use those 60. I want to make full use of those. See, here's the thing, right?
Oh,
is that
okay.
We've got our storage drawer room for our beautiful related storage items.
Yes.
But the thing is, Isaac, is that, are we going to store amber? Like, who wants amber? I hate it.
Nick, Nick, I don't know if you've been down here, Nick. We've got a lot of drawers to fill. You know, there are a lot of slots here for a lot of items. Like, we could store.
Like, do you want a drawer for a spawner changer,
like
Isaac?
Every single thing that can be stored down there. We got so
more like, spawner change my underwear because I crap myself for how bad that spawner changer is.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez.
I hate it.
We do seem to have an unclaimed quest, Nick. Oh, wow. You actually completed a quest by having,
the fluid cow,
getting
right?
the fluid cow. Yeah.
How good is
stone.
that?
Oh, wow. What did you get from that?
Got 2 ender chests, Isaac, from that one.
Oh, nice. Nice. Also, I'm looking at our mob chest, Nick, here, and we've got 5 common loot crates, 4 rare loot crates, 2 epic loot crates, 1 clear loot crate, and 7 uncommon loot crates. Nick, are you ready for a pack opening session, the likes of which you've never seen? I got a cake and a juicer. I got raw beef and lapis. I got 4 slices of pineapple pizza and a light blue chicken egg. I got 4 raw chicken and a pumpkin seed. I got a mana in a bottle and another juicer. As well as, if I can get to the next ones here.
Beautiful. Isaac, that's really nice.
That was quite the bounty, Nick.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness. I mean, a lot of trash, like a lot of
ultra, which is my case in point, actually, Isaac. I'm glad you did that, because that's my advertisement for the 64k ME storage cells, right? Because who wants that, utter, crap?
I mean, you don't want to set you don't want a storage drawer specifically
I don't want no
for diamond horse armor.
Who do you think I am?
Wow,
Isaac.
Freaking poor horses, Nick. We really need to get like we should probably set up actually a grass platform somewhere nearby so we can actually start getting some normal animals to spawn in. I'm not too sure, Nick, whether or not that's going to work, though. I don't know if you've noticed, Nick, we're in an ocean biome, and I don't know if mobs passively spawn in ocean biomes, like if animals will passively spawn, like even on a grass platform in an ocean biome. So we might have screwed ourselves a little bit, Nick, into having to build out to get to animals, but I'm not sure, Nick. I'm not sure.
Okay,
I could be talking out of my backside.
Hopefully not, man. Good luck. I think we'll be okay. I have faith.
I also hope that we'll be okay, Nick, honestly. So real quick here, I'm making a silky crystal, or a silky jewel even, from Tinker's Construct so that I can add silk touch to a pickaxe. I have created a new pickaxe for this because I think that adding a silky jewel does make the pickaxe much slower, and I don't want to slow down the speed of my pickaxe. But Nick, the reason why I have done that is because between episodes, I spent a bit of time mining in the end, trying to find some more of those Enderium ores, and I have found like a nice juicy vein full of Enderium ores. So the first thing I'm going to do here real quick is I'm going to apply this silky jewel to my obsidian pickaxe. Look at this thing, Nick. It's got these lovely little orange balls either side of it. Are you jealous? Look at this.
Let's have a look. Oh, wow. God. It's like 2 big old plums. Isaac, look, 2 big old plums.
I look like such an insane person without the crown on, Nick. Like,
yeah,
with
it's
the
great,
eyes
actually. I really appreciate it. Look.
Hello, everybody. You're without my crown. My crown's actually got my brain in it. I want to take my crown off. My IQ goes down to 44.
That's what you sound like to me, Isaac.
I love that you went to the same voice that you used for Vegan Dave. Hello, everybody. You're welcome.
When you take your crown off, you turn into Vegan Dave. That's the only difference between you and Vegan Dave. You're just the same person, Isaac, with a different persona.
Apparently, Nick, there are multiple Vegan Daves already on YouTube. People linked me to them when we started.
That is
when we
the best thing
talked about
I've heard all day. Isaac,
unfortunately, no Vegan Dave builds and no Vegan Daves that play Minecraft. Unfortunately, but
no.
If any Daves are watching and you are in fact a vegan, get on that. Start making those Vegan Dave build videos. You'll be the next T-series in no time.
It's
insane.
All the vegans will be subscribing to you. It's common knowledge, Isaac, that vegans have recently got access to cheap 3G. So all of the vegans will be subscribing to Vegan Dave builds.
It's true,
Isaac. Oh man.
It's true. So here we go. This should, oh yeah, look at this. And I think I can probably just vein mine this as well. Hopefully it won't take too much durability. But yeah, there we go. The reason why, by the way, for those wondering that we're using a Silk Touch for this is that I did break one of these between episodes and it just spews out Resonant Ender when you, oh my goodness, Nick, these veins of Resonant Ender are so big.
Oh my God.
Nick, we're gonna have so many Ender Pearls. But yeah, when you break one of those blocks, it actually just spews out the liquid Resonant Ender.
Right, which is a good thing in a way. Right.
I mean, kind of. I don't think it actually provides you with a bucket that you can pick up of it. I think it's just like a fleeting bit of it to make it difficult to use, because then once you walk into it, it teleports you to a random location nearby. So it's just really quite difficult to use. But if you Silk Touch it, Nick, you actually get the Resonant Ender ore, and that means you can also pulverize it to get more of those crystals that you otherwise wouldn't get. Because I think you only get 1 crystal per ore if you just mine it normally, which you can get 3 crystals per ore, Nick, if you pulverize it. So
I see. Well, there we go then.
I have managed to get I found 2 veins, right, of this resonant ore. I have managed to get 97 resonant endstone ore from those 2 veins, Nick. Each one contained like 45 or something crazy, which means that I can get 97 buckets worth of resonant ender, Nick, and then each one of those produces, I think it's only, so that's, what's 97 times 4, Nick? Just shy of 400?
Yes, 388, I think. Yeah.
That's how many ender pearls we can make now that I've got these gems, Nick.
That's a lot of ender pearls, man.
We can make just shy of 400 ender pearls, Nick. The world is our freaking ender pearl, Nick. We can do whatever we want. Oh,
the world's our ender pearl.
It's going to be so good. We can make so many elevators, Nick. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Oh. I freaking love these elevators, man. They're so good.
They are
they're so good. Nick, they're finger-licking good is what they are. Do you think many things can be classified as finger-licking good? For me, that's like the top, right? It's like, okay, good, really good, insanely good, supremely good, finger-licking good.
I mean, yeah, like street lamps.
You think...
Yeah? No? Is that just me? Is that just me?
When you go and touch a street lamp and you take your hand off the street lamp, do you then go and lick your fingers?
Delicious. No?
And then you turn to the camera, you smile, and you say, finger licking good.
Yeah, I actually work for who makes street lamps? Osram? I work for Osram. I'm actually an Osram ambassador, and part of their campaign is I just go around street lamps and I touch it and I finger licking good. I can taste the dog urine in that one, and then it's it's great.
Oh man,
right?
Poor dogs, poor dogs.
Poor dogs. I mean, no, not poor dogs. They get to pee on street lamps, Isaac. If a human did that, you'd get, looked down upon.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
Dogs can just do it and they don't give a crap,
They can just do it, Nick. Wow.
Yeah.
People pointed out in the comment section, Nick, that we can actually still use these cobblestone furnaces. Oh, sorry, we can still use these cobblestone crafting tables, Nick, as a fuel source. Because if you craft the 4 cobblestone into a cobblestone furnace, you get the stone furnace, right? You get the stone crafting table that you cannot smell. But the stone crafting table, Nick, then crafts into a standard crafting station from Tinker's Construct, which, of course, we can then use as a fuel. So, Nick, what I'm thinking, if we bring in a little bit of our ultimate alchemy skill set, we've already been given, Nick, a couple of these mechanical crafters, right? So, we could do something like this, next to a cobblestone generator, set up an auto crafter to auto craft the cobblestone into the cobblestone crafting tables, and then have another mechanical crafter right next to that crafting those cobblestone crafting tables into normal crafting stations, and then pump those normal crafting stations into a generator, Nick, and we have generated free power from cobblestone.
I love it. And just as you say that, Isaac, I'm actually just about to make a furnace generator. So
nice.
Here we go. Because I made an induction smelter for the upstairs area. Because our current one is down there with the sifting. So, I mean, if I just stick this for now, here, and then this can output downwards.
I mean, nothing there is generating power. Oh, is that a generator? Sure.
Yeah.
Now, you are going to have to pull out into that. So you could use a flat transfer node if you wanted to pull down from the mechanical crafter into the furnace generator. Or you could just, move it somewhere else and have, any kind of pipe pump into it.
Sure.
But yeah.
Nice, man. Nice.
That's just like free infinite fuel, right? We've already got 53 crafting tables in there. It's insane.
Oh yeah. God, yeah. Nice. Okay, so I will. What's that? This is a flat transfer node. Oh yeah, I remember these things. God, it needs an anvil and a transfer node. Oh
yeah,
wow.
It's pretty crazy.
Well,
you can probably just make a standard transfer node, Nick. Like you don't need the flat part of it is unnecessary, Nick, all things considered. Unnecessary. Also, I noticed you've moved the crucible over here. Are we going to try and like automate this thing a little bit? Like, it shouldn't be too difficult, honestly.
Yeah. We might as well have that go into the smeltery. But, Isaac, this is currently here so that we can get some obsidian because I want to see what the nether's like, man, so I can get some quartz.
Oh, of course. Yeah, so you do need nether quartz, don't you? Because did you tell us what you were working on?
Yeah,
did you... A2, okay. So yeah, of course, you talked about the 64k every
exactly, Isaac. How could you forget?
I don't know, Nick. How could I forget? Okay, so you're going to work on that. Okay, sure. And for that, you need nether quartz?
I do need nether quartz for the Fluix related items.
Right, okay, of course.
So I will quickly make a bucket and I'm just going to...
I hate this, by the way, Nick. This setup.
It's great, isn't it? I've not even put the transfer nodes in. I've just put fuel in the furnace generator, like manually, right?
Wow,
it's great,
you just
right?
moved it directly. Did you even use the crafting tables that were up here? You haven't. There were look inside this mechanical crafting, Nick. There were 2 stacks and a bit of normal crafting stations that you could have put
Hell
in there.
no.
Nick, and yet you chose
I'll put wood in there, Isaac. You better put wood in there. Oh, man. Oh,
gosh, dang it. All right. Well,
let's whip up a bouquet, Isaac. And by bouquet, I mean a bucket. Right.
I've got a bucket for you here, Nick. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to quickly whip up a gem cast so we can start to pull out these ender pearls here. So if we set you to the bottom, pull those 2 golden ingots over the emerald. We are going to lose the emerald there, but that's fine. And then, Nick, we should start being able to pull out the freaking ender pearls. Oh, Nick, it took us so long to get our first ender pearls, Nick. It took us what feels like millennia to get these first ender pearls, Nick. But now, finally, we have a near infinite supply of ender pearls ready and at our disposal, Nick. 24 hours a day, 366 days a year.
Beautiful,
Holy
man.
heck.
Beautiful. Free ender. Free the ender. This is for the lift, right? Is this all working towards the lift?
This is for the lift, yeah. We need ender pearls for everything. Like if we're going to set up more mechanical crafters, if we're going to set up more item collectors, if we're going to set up more of all that kind of stuff, we do need more ender pearls for all of that as well. But primarily, Nick, it is for the lift. Speaking of 366 days in a year, Nick, do you know anybody who's born on a leap year?
No one, actually. No, I don't.
Like no one whose birthday is February 29th? I do not, Nick. I do not. I kind of wish I did, though. Like, how would you feel, Nick, if your birthday was February 29th?
I'd feel blessed and annoyed, Isaac, because it's like I'd have to celebrate my birthday on like March the 1st, right? Because that was when it would be 365 days after February 29th.
I mean, from a legal standpoint, how does that work, legally speaking? Like, because I mean, your birthday is only once every 4 years. Do you actually only age once every 4 years?
Maybe that's why people who are born in leap years look so young for their age, Isaac.
Maybe they age exceptionally slowly.
Maybe the people who they hire, right, on like beauty aging adverts are actually all born on leap years.
Raw. Yeah. Now I'm getting. Now
see, that's where it's cheating the system, cheesing it.
But like, what do you like? Do you think people just think you're joking when you put February 29th as your birthday down? Like, surely you probably get like a couple of weird looks when you do that, right?
I mean, surely they know what a leap year is, right? To be fair, Isaac, if someone put February 29th down, I wouldn't really think twice about it. But like, oh yeah, it seemed like a normal date to me, and I'd just accept it, right?
Would you? Okay, I'd be like, ooh, intriguing.
I'm too ditzy for that to even notice, man.
You just like, so if someone put like October 32nd, you'd just be like, yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah. I remember that this time last year, October 32nd. Oh man.
Oh geez, you'd be like, yeah, that's fine.
Or even
put like February 30th.
November 31st, right? If someone put November 31st, I'd just be like, oh yeah, sure.
I mean, that's an easy mistake to make, though, right? Like February is known. The whole reason that anyone cares about February at all, Nick, is because it has 28 days, right? If
Right.
February didn't have 28 days, and if February was also, didn't have Valentine's Day, like nobody would care about February, right? It'd be the month that everyone hated.
Yeah, maybe that's why Valentine's Day exists, just because
It's
that.
to make February feel better, Nick. That's the only reason that it exists. It's to make
Yeah.
February feel like not a complete waste of a month, like March is. Like that's
Exactly.
That's the only
Exactly.
reason, Nick. That's the only reason. In good
Yeah.
news, though, Nick, I have 2 elevators here.
Ooh.
2 elevators. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Put that
there's
rude boy down.
I've got quite a ways to go, Nick. So it's a bit of it looks like this. I've got quite a ways to go, okay, in terms of actually getting this set up and
it's currently a
being workable.
crafting table, Isaac. I don't expect that thing to take me up.
No, it's this here, this.
No, I know,
this
I
is
know.
the elevator.
But this is the
grade,
middle, right?
Nick, it's this bit, Nick. It's this block. It's this one right here. This is
right.
the elevator, Nick. It's
RF
this
tools.
Nick,
Name.
it's this one right there.
Set the name of this floor.
What do you wanna name it, Nick?
This floor is like, it's like the real deal.
The real deal.
The real deal.
So, do you want me to? I don't know if there's a limit on how far these go, but Nick, I'm gonna try putting this at Y level, the next one at Y level 256, and seeing if it works.
So it can push us into the mining dimension.
1,000, negative 998.
Jeez,
Yeah.
Isaac.
Yes.
You make obsidian just by pouring water over this crucible, right? Or am I doing it wrong?
No, you are doing it wrong.
Oh,
you
okay.
put the lava into a stone barrel and then put the water over the lava in the stone barrel. Yeah.
I see.
Alternatively, you could put a bucket of lava and a bucket of water into the smeltery, but that would take more effort.
Yeah, I'll get a stone barrel. Do we have one, or should one be made?
We should already have one. I think it's near the sugarcane, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's have a look. That's here. Oh yeah, I see it. Right, cool. Let me make another bucket, and then we'll be gravy.
How do you feel about gravy, Nick? Are you a gravy fan?
Yeah, I like it, man. I really like it.
I am also a huge fan of gravy, Nick. It's so good. Who doesn't love it, right? I mean, probably vegans, but other than them, other than Dave's fan base, who doesn't like gravy?
I mean, vegan gravy, man. Who knows?
It probably exists, and by probably I mean almost certainly exists.
Oh, yeah.
And it's probably not bad, honestly. Like it's probably quite good
nice.
considering it's got no meat in it.
The Greg's vegan sausage roll is popping off, right? Like people love it.
Have you tried it?
I've not tried. I'm going to though. I'm gonna try it. You bet I'm gonna try it, Isaac.
I need to hear back, Nick. I need your feedback on this urgent matter, Nick.
Yeah,
of
I'm gonna
how good it is.
I'm gonna try it.
He's gonna
Isaac.
try it.
You bloody better believe I'm gonna try it. Oh man.
Okay. So to get this elevator working, Nick, there are a few things. I'm fairly certain that this would already work, right? Like I've put down an elevator at the bottom, I've put down the elevator at the top. Now, the way it works is so we're going to have to redo this a little bit because the way that it works is essentially any connecting item, any connected material in front of this elevator is going to act as the floor, right?
Okay.
So, and I don't know if there's a size limit to this either, but like, for example, for now, I'm going to put a 3x3 of cobblestone, right? Like this.
Sure.
I'm going to get rid of this piece like that. And so all of this cobblestone should move up. Now, at the moment, because we don't have any screens, we don't have any buttons, we don't have any elevator modules, I think the only way for me to get this elevator to move right now is to go up to the top elevator and provide that with a redstone signal, at which point I think it would move up. So, Nick, do you want to test this out?
Hell yeah. 1 second. Let me go and grab some lava, and then I will test it out.
Okay. I'm going to head on up. It might not work, okay? I might not have got this right yet, but what I want you to do, Nick, is I want you to just stand on the platform where the elevator is, and I will hopefully bring you up, okay?
All right. I'm gonna go stand on it. 1 second.
Hold the phone. Stay where you are.
Okay.
Nothing? No dice?
No, I mean, I'm not. I'm still Isaac.
Okay, hold on.
All right. Oh, I'm going.
You should clip through the roof. Hello, Nick. Welcome to the executive floor.
It's overshot it a bit. I banged my head.
High.
But this is, I love it.
You didn't go in though, right? Like you didn't go to the mining dimension, which is kind of what I wanted. I want you to be able to
yeah, so it undershot it then.
Do you want to go to the mining dimension through the elevator or? Like,
I
should
don't
this
think I
very
do,
top floor?
actually.
I think you might do, honestly. Like,
really?
Because if you're gonna come to the top floor, like, what other reason do you have to come this high other than to go to the mining dimension, right?
Right. But that was great, Isaac. I was very scared I was going to die by clipping through the ceiling, but I didn't.
No, yeah. So the elevator, it does say on the wiki that the elevator can go through blocks, but you do take a little bit of damage every time you do. So,
and I did.
I'm thinking that so long as we only go through that one block, it should be fine.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, that's fine.
So, like right now, it's not particularly usable because of the fact that you have to have somebody at the other end to press the button, right? So, but Nick, what we can do is we can get ourselves some screens, and we can get some screen controllers, and we can get an elevator module to put in those screen controllers, Nick, to give us ultimate control over our elevators, Nick, and it is going to be fan-freaking-tastic. How is the Applied Energistics 2 system going?
Hey, man, do you have obsidian? I've got 4. I need 10.
I do not have any obsidian, Nick. No, unfortunately.
None.
I've got no obsidian.
You said you
Nick.
had 3 earlier, but must have been hearing things. Oh, man.
I used it to make the pickaxe that I then silk touched. Given the height distance that we have to go, Nick, it takes 80,000 redstone flux to go from the bottom floor to the ceiling, okay?
That's a
lot. To go from Y level 90 to 255.
That's quite a lot of energy, bro.
It's a little expensive, Nick, but if we can get this revolutionary new stone crafting table, fuel system online, then I think it shouldn't be a problem for us. I think it should be A-okay. So I'm going to just live with it for now, and I'm going to move on to trying to get these screens up and running.
Okay, cool. I'm going to... Here we go. Let's start working on some stuff. So I need to make some presses. So let's type in the word press and see these presses. Calculation press. Okay.
I think they're all made with like a block of some ingot and a Certus quartz crystal in the induction smelter is my...
So engineering is diamond in a block of Invar. Calculation is Certus. So yeah, it's just various things with blocks of Invar, right?
Yeah, okay. Exactly. It shouldn't be too difficult, really.
I can do
that. Nice. Okay, cool. I am about to make my first screen. Thankfully, these screens are a little easier to make than the ones from X Utilities. Although simultaneously, they don't really look as nice. But here we go.
Oh, yeah,
this
look
is
at that.
Screen. I do need an elevator module. So let's have a look. Elevator. I'm not quite sure how expensive this thing is. It's not too bad. It does, however, require a little bit of black dye. And so I think, Nick, we are going to have to set up our first little bit of grass somewhere. Thankfully, we do have a bunch of grass seeds from sifting dirt earlier. The question really, Nick, is where in the freaking world am I going to set up a big old dirt platform?
Oh, good question. I mean, if only, Isaac, we had those squid. Right?
I know.
Black
Nick, don't talk to me about that.
Sorted.
Okay, Nick, it brings back bad memories. Okay, don't talk to me about Jimmy and his friends. Okay,
Jimmy and his friends.
I had a good bond going with those boys, Nick, and they were torn away from us. Too soon. Okay,
they would have made a great TV show, Isaac. Jimmy and his friends.
Jimmy and the squid. Jimmy the squid and his friends. Yep, it could have been the next SpongeBob. Nick could have run for decades.
Trash.
Gosh dang it.
Bag. God.
I know.
Rest in peace, Jimmy. I love it, Isaac.
Rest in
I
peace,
want you to
trash bag
this and display it.
Just the grass.
Yeah. Oh, man, Isaac. A lot of iron required for these presses. Let me tell you that much.
We do have quite... So, Nick, I think you should, before you start working on the presses, I think that you should focus on getting power up and running, right? Because, okay, Nick, where are we going to put power is the first thing we need to decide. Right?
Sure. Like where are we going to generate it or where are we going to store it?
Yeah. So I like the idea of using these steam dynamos from thermal expansion. They do require both water and fuel, but both of those we can get infinitely. So if we want to set up like a little area for steam dynamos, like where would we do that per se?
I mean,
because we're kind of out of, we're kind of cramming a lot of stuff into the small amount of space. Right?
To be fair, Isaac, soon that won't be a problem when we have height. But I mean, there's we can either dedicate one of those rooms for it, or we can just dig a bit into this and whack him down for now.
Okay.
I
mean, I don't know, Nick. I want like a nice space, for this stuff. What about, Nick? What about down here? right? What I'm thinking is we have like a glass floor here.
Okay.
So like we have an edge to this, but then underneath this we have like a glass floor, and then beneath that we have some dynamos generating power, right? Now, first of all, Nick, I want you to take that wooden pickaxe. I want you to throw it.
I'm looking for my other one.
Void.
Oh, here it is. It was in my inventory.
Whenever I edit these videos, I keep seeing little clips of you trying to break things with a gosh dang wooden pickaxe.
It's beautiful.
It's
like a friend, right? When Stoney lets me down, Woody always there to back me up.
When
Isaac.
Stoney lets me down, Woody's always there to get me back up.
Exactly.
Oh, gee.
Exactly.
Freaking Woody, man.
Freaking Woody, man. The Toy Story 4, Isaac, coming out like this year or something.
Have you seen Toy Story 3?
Hell yeah.
I have not seen the third installment in the Toy Story franchise, Nick.
You're a monster.
I've seen the first. I know. I've seen the first two, Nick. I've seen the adventures of Woody and Buzz and the whole the whole gang.
Yeah, and all the other ones.
And all the other ones. The potato that can take its face off, and the dinosaur that's an idiot,
like,
and
all the other ones.
The rest of them. Would you be in Toy Story 4 if they asked you, Nick?
Hell, I would be. Jesus. I'd be in Toy Story 4, Toy Story. I'd be in all of them. Isaac,
all of them, wow.
I don't know which toy I'd be though, Isaac. What toy do you think I should be?
What toy would you be? I don't know, Nick. I don't know. I feel like you would have to be, you'd be like a weird foreign toy that doesn't speak the same language as the main protagonist.
Would I be like a Tamagotchi that only speaks Japanese or something?
Something like that, yeah. Maybe like a French Tamagotchi, Nick, is what you'd be.
There we go, French Tamagotchi.
The family Woody and his friends, the family all go to Paris on a trip, and they come back with you. They accidentally bought a toy that doesn't work in English, and that's what you are. You find it hard to communicate with the other toys.
And all of Toy Story 4 is like a Lost in Translation special, where it's just me trying to communicate with them. They're like, trying to get Google Translate to work, but with toys,
it doesn't happen. Yeah,
exactly.
Here you go, Nick. Here's a hammer, by the way, so you can mine in a 3x3 area. That's just like a nice little, little tool there. So you'd have to keep mining in such a small area. What toy do you reckon I'd be, Nick, if I was in Toy Story?
I reckon like a baby Annabelle, Isaac, one of those babies.
Right. I was waiting for you to say like bloody.
You can feed baby Isaac with water, and then he'll piss himself. That will be you, Isaac.
Oh man, I was getting ready for the answer. You were going to call me like a tractor, maybe?
No,
maybe
Isaac.
some kind of like.
You are a baby Annabelle.
Oh man,
you're gonna be wheeled around in a pushchair by like a 5-year-old girl.
I love it.
It's gonna be lit.
I can't wait. I wish I had
Toy
Story 4.
that easy.
How crazy would it be if we were in Toy Story 4, Nick? That'd be insane.
Can someone go sort us out, please?
Yeah,
anyone?
If anyone watching works at Pixar or just knows somebody at like Disney in general and can hook us up, just we'll
please
do it. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Very little pay, honestly. Like,
I'll do it for very cheap. $1. Not even £1. Like, that's a bargain.
The conversion rate is bad, Nick. Do you have any redstone, by the way?
No, but I made you a steam dynamo, Isaac, because I'm a nice guy.
I mean, did you make more than one?
No, Isaac, I didn't make more than one. You ungrateful bitch.
Wow. Just wow. Holy wow, Nick. Jeez. I thought you were I thought you were better than that, honestly. Oh no, I should be okay.
I can make one more. I'm gonna make one more just for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make two.
Elevator module. What do I need? Oh yes, of course I need the black dye. That's why I made of course, Nick. It's why I made the little area.
Yeah, Isaac, you doofus.
Didn't I get some floral powder? Is it in here?
Oh, you did. You definitely did.
Okay, so fingers crossed that we get a little bit of black dye out of this 4 floral powder. It's not. Oh, we did first try, Nick. Very
nice.
Here we go. Okay, Nick, I'm very close. Yeah, this is not very temporary. So the way this works, by the way, is you got to put down the elevator. You got to have at least 2 elevators, right? One on the base floor, one either above or below it. They've got to be in the same X and Y location. It's sorry, the same X and Z location. It's only the Y location that can be different. Anything in front of the elevator that is the same block will be moved. So we could make our elevator platform much wider than this 3x3, or smaller if we wanted to as well. Then to get the screens to work, you need a screen. You need a screen controller like this. I think the screen controller is only there to provide power to the screens. So you need to make sure you have just power being pumped into the screen controller, and then that will power the screens. Do you want to put some fuel into this furnace generator, Nick? You can grab some of those.
Some of them crafting tables.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Then I need an elevator module. But before I can make that, I need black dye. And for that, I need a pestle and a mortar. So, Nick, I have this elevator module. I'm pretty sure I just right-click this into here, or shift right-click maybe. Oh, please don't crash. Oh, no, it's in. Okay, I installed the module. So now, Nick, if you open... so it says module not linked to elevator. Oh, I see. Okay, give me a second, Nick. Give me a second here, Nicholas. What I need to do, open it up, take the elevator module out, shift right-click the elevator module onto an actual elevator. And that will link the module to that elevator. You can then shift right-click it into the screen, right? And then so long as the screen has power, what it should do, Nick, is it should show off the buttons. So look at that. Top floor and the real deal. So if you step on that, Nick, and you click top floor.
Where am I clicking? On the elevator?
You just right-click the screen, Nick. So it's not going to work, Nick, because we've only got 47,000 redstone flux in the... in power, and we need 80,000 to move the elevator, right? So we are going to need more power for this thing to actually work, Nick. But you can trust me in that once we get to 80,000 redstone flux, Nick, it should then allow you to move up just by pressing the button on the screen instead of having to, go up and press the button on the top. And then all we'd have to do is put another screen at the top, and we should be good to go.
I mean, for me, it still says read me. Sneak right click for GU. Oh, I see. Oh.
Is it not updated for you?
Oh, now it has. There we go. Top floor, the real deal. Beautiful.
Nice.
Nice. I see it.
Well, Nick, between episodes, we will try and get some more resources. We'll try and get the elevator to work, Nick. My game is not responding. It's just completely frozen right now and is just like loading and doing nothing. So I think that's as good a time as any, Nick, to wrap up for today. We'll come back next time. Nick will hopefully get the basics of an AE2 system up and running. We will try and get the elevator to look a little bit nicer and hopefully work a little bit better as well. And also probably automate a few more things, Nick, because we're a little light on the automation right now, Nick. But we're on the brink of not having to worry about our resources anymore, Nick. We're so close. I can taste it. I can taste the redstone, Nick. I can't wait. But for now, as always, guys, if you did enjoy the video, please hit like. It really does help out a lot. Leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new here, and ding that bell to get notified as soon as new videos go out. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.